What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Conscious Corner. For those who may not know me, my name is Gabrielle Murphy. Some call me Gabby, some call me G Money. Here, though, you can consider me a ghetto philosopher or a street scholar. Pick your poison, it really don't matter, whatever you want to call me. But the series program, I don't know what it is exactly as yet, but it's going to be educational. I want to educate people who look like me, walk like me, talk like me. In order for me to liberate you, I must educate you. And that is what I'm here to do. I want I want to break down very complex topics into very digestible or understandable concepts that anyone can understand. That is my mission, that is my goal here, and I hope that I succeed. So let's just see where it goes. Thank you for tuning in. I always like to start off with giving a bit of gratitude. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope that you stay, you learn, and you go and spread the knowledge that you receive. As knowledge is not to be kept to yourself, but to give to others. All right, cool. I decided that this was the perfect time to do this as it's the most wonderful time of the year. Yes, it's the most wonderful time of the year, and capitalism is in the air. That is the first topic that I will be tackling, seeing that it's what plagues us the most during this time. I'm gonna break it into about a 5-part series so that everything can be everything. You feel me? In true anti-capitalistic fashion, I went analog. No laptop. People who know me from my podcast, don't forget to evolve podcast. I'll link it. Here is the art right there. I usually have my laptop on me, but no, we went old school. I got my notes here. I'm not in the mud. This ain't in the mud, but I took it back. Old school. Cool. So I want to start off by just giving y'all today, this episode. Oh, it's Black Friday. It is Black Friday right now. And I posted this early this morning because before you go and make that purchase, I want you to understand what it is you're not even supporting, but what you're buying into, essentially. Okay, cool. So it's two parts. Two parts. So you get this one as well as another one. This is my gift to y'all. This is the beginning of my gift giving this season. Don't expect anything physical. Everything is going to be all right. So my brief relationship with Black Friday, I've never bought anything on Black Friday. Not because I was so anti-capitalistic. No. It was literally just because I would not have any money around this time. I would always forget that Black Friday was coming up. I would spend all my money. Black Friday would come. I would be sick that I can't get that $100 TV. But maybe it was with divine protection. Who knows? Maybe it was. So, moving on, I want to give you all the history of Black Friday. Black Friday is not what the term Black Friday was not originally used in the context of shopping, retail, business, all that stuff. It was a term coined by police. In the 1950s and 60s, the day after Thanksgiving, there would be a football game, the Army versus the Navy. And what would happen is people would be tourists as well as holiday shoppers. There would just be so much chaos. There would be traffic jams. People would be shoplifting. There would be just a lot going on. And because of this, police would have to work overtime. And they just came up with the term Black Friday. That's how that term came to be. Later, business people, retail shops, all that different stuff, they tried to take the term, and to no surprise of mine, my camera decided to overheat and turn off. So I'm back. But where was I? Okay, yes. So the business people or retailers, they decided to take the term and make it mean something within the world of business. for the lack of better words, and take it to mean this time of year when businesses would go from being in the red, which means in debt or not making as much money or not making profit, to being in the black, being profitable. This time of year being from, I guess you could say, that day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, all the way into Christmas, the holiday season. They tried to coin the term Big Friday, but it didn't catch on. And I think the last thing I would say about the Black Friday name and all that is, or Black Friday itself, is considered to be the unofficial start of the Christmas shopping season, because you have all these sales and all this stuff, or so you would think. So now what I want to get into is, frankly putting it, the scam that is Black Friday. So I have a few things listed here that I actually think would be very useful, or a lot of people don't actually realize. So I want to make you aware of it. For one, in some cases, I don't know if y'all ever saw that video where, if I could find it, I'll put it in. But it's this video where they was at Target and they moved it was the Black Friday sale price in front. And they took out the pricing, the original pricing that was there, and it was literally the same price. So sometimes what they would do, they won't even change the price. What they would do is just put Black Friday sale or sale on it to make you think that it's a steal, but it's not a steal at all. Another thing that they would do is, I would say around October, probably around mid-October, they start to gradually increase the price, right? So by the time it's Black Friday come, they could give you this sale, but in reality, you actually paying the original price. Another thing they do, and okay, so you know, most people know that they have these crazy sales. So they have $500 TVs going for $100, like a 60-inch screen, flat screen TV going for $200. They do this because around this time they have lower quality models made. Low quality meaning that the materials that they're using won't be the same as the materials they're using for those $500, $600 TVs. You can know the difference if you check the models of the originals to see the model number, compare it with the one that's on sale. If it's not the same, then you're getting lower quality. They want you to use less reason around this time. So with everything going on, all the frantic, all the chaotic stuff, all these people going in store, beating each other over the head with boxes and all the stuff that is be going on during the Black Friday sales. They don't want you to, they want a sense of urgency so that you don't think before you buy. It's just, oh my gosh, this is here right now. I need to get this. This is not going to be here later. This sale is not going to happen again, etc., etc. As well as, if something, for instance, if something is $500 and it's $100 off, people tend to see it as, well, I'm $100 richer versus I'm spending $400, but just essentially saving $100. Is this still, even with that, is this a good deal? People don't think about it. They just say, oh, I'm saving $100, $100, that's triple digit. That's a lot of money to save. That's how people be looking at it. So, and the last thing I would leave y'all with is, if you are going to do some shopping, do it in January. January is actually a good time to be buying, seeing that they're trying to now clear out all of the things that they have left over that they wasn't able to get rid of during the holiday season. So they're trying to now restock and put new things out. So if you want to do any shopping, do it in January, not during this time. That was the first part of this series. We're bringing it in, just talking about Black Friday. And as I was mentioning before, I want to drop this early in the morning today, because I know that people are getting ready to go get their shop on. Before you buy anything, think about these things. If you are going to shop still, be smart. Use price trackers to see if there was actually any real if there's any significant change in the prices before you go and buy. That would be my advice, and I will see you in the next part.